Bye. So I've actually owned this thing for a long time. It's called the Jogo Coffee Straw, I don't know, whatever it is. But it's this straw that you put into your coffee and you don't have to put it through a filter. You just put the coffee in, the water in, and then the straw in. And it's got this little filter down at the bottom down here that filters the coffee for you as you drink it. It's mostly meant for like people out in the woods, in the wilderness, camping, but I thought that it was really interesting looking and I bought it. And I used it once and I didn't love it. And I think that I was grinding the coffee too small, so it was getting all clogged up in this end filter. But I ground the coffee extra big today, and it's not bad. Anyway, so it is the day that I have been dreading for a long time. It's bittersweet because today is the absolute last day of the kids' school. It's summer vacation. And summer vacation is, I remember being a kid and summer vacation being like, I can't wait to sleep till noon, play video games till 5, eat dinner, and then stay up till midnight watching TV. And like a spattering of going outside to play and going to friends' houses. Like that was the ideal, perfect day for summer when I was around probably Michelle's age. She's going into 6th grade. Miles is going into 3rd grade. He's a little younger. I think around 2nd and 3rd grade, I was like outside just constantly riding my bike up and down the neighborhood and going and playing with everybody. But around Michelle's age, maybe a little bit older, that's the time that I started, like noon was the time that I woke up. I couldn't wait to play video games with my brother. We'd play like Mario. That was the good day of video games too. Man, like Super Nintendo, we would play Mario Kart for hours on end. We play Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, which is the best game that has ever come out on any system ever. Kind of trumped by Breath of the Wild because an open world Zelda game. Like, what? Anyway, back to the day. Today is the last day of peace and quiet in this house between the hours of 8 and about 5 o'clock because the kids are gonna be home. This is really kind of the first time ever that there's been a full summer they're gonna be home, like uninterrupted. We have nothing really going on. Like last year we were in the middle of moving around this time. So the summer was just broken up by us packing and moving and staying in an Airbnb for a while and then moving into the apartment, which was a nightmare. And then it was kind of like summer was over. So it was fine. The year before that, the kids were home all the time and we were doing school at home, so it wasn't any different and I didn't know any different. But this year, I've worked from home, I've had peace and quiet all day long, and they're gonna be home. And it's great. I made a video recently where I talked about how much I miss having them around the house and like it's really kind of lonely. So I'm really excited to have them home. But at the same time, I know that after about a week, I'm gonna really miss my peace and quiet. And these mornings and afternoons home alone. I feel like school vacation from a parent's standpoint was very different when I was full-time working in an office because it was business as usual. I'd go to work in the morning, I'd come home at night, the kids were home both times anyway. This is gonna be a day of just enjoying the last day of me being home and alone. There's no real plan that I have, except to drink coffee. I'm not sure how many parents with school-age kids watch these videos, but I'm curious, how do you approach school vacations? There was a point when we had like relatives come watch the kids during the day when Amanda and I would go to work, and that worked out great. But this is this is way better to just be home myself and enjoy the kids and hopefully have them do lots of things that are not on screens, because that is like the go-to thing for kids nowadays. Gotta get rid of the screens. All right. Anyway, on to something new. So there is this really kind of strange yet cool place that I found a couple of weeks ago that I was exploring a little bit. It's called Marion Creek. I think this is in Haines City, Florida. And I get really nervous being out in the middle of the woods by myself. So it's this place where you have like a mile trail that you walk down through just woods, which I love the woods. It's one of my favorite places to be, just the middle of the woods. But at the end of this trail, there is this very old abandoned campground. It's almost like something out of a horror movie, which it would be amazing to film a horror movie down here. It might happen. Okay, so this is the place. It's slightly less creepy than the last time I came, and they've actually done some work down here. Like I can smell it. They just recently mowed the grass, and this dock right here was a mess. This looks brand new, so maybe they're gonna come back and make this a camp again or somewhere to hang out. What I don't quite understand is why the dock doesn't go all the way to the water, right? There's something jumping in there. I think it's just a fish. This might end up being like a really cool place to come fishing. Right here. That is one of the cabins that are just destroyed. The last time I came, I was able to get down there, but it looks like it's super overgrown. So maybe not right now. And look at that thing, a rope swing that goes into that. I definitely don't know enough about what lives in the water here, but there is no chance that I would ever swing from there into there. It's just never gonna happen. There's another cabin. And my only concern with going back there is, one, it's super creepy. And two, I'm not sure if there's anything living in there that might try to eat me. I'm really curious though. All the bugs just got really loud as I started to walk in. It's a warning saying, don't do it. Oh, yeah, I'm just not into being back here. So weird. Nope, not going in there. I told myself today was gonna be the day. I was gonna go in there and check it out, but nope. The real reason that I had come down here was I wanted to fly the drone around, because I want to check out what's down there, and maybe down there, but mostly down there. I want to see how big this lake is. So, drone shots.